Hi, Dearest Lovely. Welcome back to the Dear Lovely Universe podcast, where I help you live your best life possible by transforming into the best version of yourself. Today, I'm going to be talking about rising above a situation and not letting it control your life. When I was really going through it, I tried to find fault. I tried to find someone or something to blame because it's easier to do that than change yourself. It's easy to say, why me? It's so easy to place yourself in a position of victimhood. Well, let me ask you something. Why not you? You're still here today, so clearly you were equipped to make it through your challenges. Instead of blaming, own your situation. Put it into another perspective. What has this experience taught you? I truly do believe that everything in life is a learning experience. Everything in life, whether it's something that's so traumatically horrible or something that feels amazing, it's all a learning experience. Let me frame this for you. When you're in the lowest of the lows, you have two choices. You can either let the situation, anger, or blame consume you, and that will take you down a path of greater pain and hardship. Or you can choose the second option, to accept the situation, own up to it, and rise above. When traumatic or unfortunate events happen to you, it's so easy to get caught up in a role of pain. Pain can begin to become your identity. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can make a choice to not live in pain anymore. And that's exactly what I did. For me, my choice was that, to not live in pain anymore. For you, it could be that, or it could be choosing to rise above victimhood, own your life, chase your dreams, or all of the above. Whatever it may be, it starts with a decision. Make your decision, create a plan of action to get there, and execute your plan of action. I'm telling you, decisions, plans, and then action. The only difference between a dream and reality are the actions that you take to get there. Actions are what will propel you forward. If you have a dream, but you don't take any action, then all that is a dream. To get where you want to be in life, you have to work hard to get there. Working hard on something and getting to where you want to be takes effort, not half dedication, but full dedication. Pain, grinding, but this is doing something that you love, and that's why it's worth it. Or getting to where you want to be, and that's why it's worth it. As you probably know, this podcast is deeply rooted in spirituality. I want to say that for me, when I was greatly suffering, I decided to stop blaming God and others in my life, and instead I started asking God for help. Personally, developing a greater relationship with God has given me the strength and patience to carry on. It gives me security to know that there is a force that loves me unconditionally, is giving me the perfect life experience for me to evolve into the person who I'm meant to be, and is helping me every step of the way. I worry less because I'm not so stressed out about being in control anymore. I know that whatever happens is meant to happen. I know that because I am pursuing my genuine passion and this is my life purpose, God will help me along the way. To maintain this relationship, I talk to God every day, especially before I go to sleep at night. This conversation will look something along the lines of thanking God for everything, asking for help where it's needed, and affirming that I'm a magnet for health, wealth, abundance, peace, and prosperity. I highly recommend for anyone who is ready to begin developing your relationship with God in whatever way that feels good to you, whether that's in a church, garden, or your bedroom. It's completely up to you. I received pressure from someone in my family, I'm not going to say who, but someone, and I still do to this day, to go to church, which is great for her. It works out for her, but it doesn't work out for me. So don't let anything in your life or any outer force try to control you into the way that you connect to God. However you want to connect with God is your choice. In whatever way, shape, or form that looks like, do what just feels good to you. It's no one else's business. For those of you who are choosing to rise above what you've been given and make the most of it, I see you and I applaud you. This is taking control of your life. This is taking all of the experiences that you've been through and choosing to not let it stop you. This is choosing to become the best version of yourself. This is choosing to own your life, singing to the song of your soul. There are a few things that I would like to recommend to you. First, do inner work. Confront your demons. Introspect yourself. Figure out what got you to this place, what it taught you, and what you're going to do differently so that it doesn't happen again. It's okay. Well, it's great to want to make a change. And when you do, it's a great idea to reflect on how you got there, why you got there, and what you're going to do differently so that you don't get there again. Because if you don't do anything differently and you want to change, then it doesn't add up. Spend quality time alone with yourself. It was during this time that I spent quality time alone with myself when I realized that I could use my pain to help other people, that I'm not the only one going through it, and there's a lot more people that have been through what I've been through and would actually be very happy to hear what I have to say. Forgive yourself for any unwise things you might have done in the past. Be kind to yourself. You only do as good as you know how to at that time. I have a lot of tattoos on my body, and a lot of my tattoos are coming from a place of a lot of sadness. That was sort of my therapy at that time. And I forgive myself for it. It's something that I'm going to have to live with forever, but it's okay. You know, that was what I needed at the time to learn. Whatever you went through, whatever your unwise decisions may have been, forgive yourself for it. It's okay. It's okay. Be kind to yourself. Also, you may have to cut off certain people from your life who may be hindering your personal growth. A good way to determine if this is necessary is by asking yourself, is it for my highest good to have this person in my life? If your answer is no, it would be best off for you to create space. If this person is someone that you live with or is unavoidable, then you can make the choice to just not let it affect you. Politely listen to what they have to say and move on. You don't have to let it control you. This was easy for me because I moved away, and so I didn't have to see those people anymore. But if you are not able to move away, then just spend time alone. It's better to be alone than to be in negative company. You are like the top 5 people that you hang out with the most. If you're even going to surround yourself with somebody, surround yourself with people who you want to be like, who you inspire to be like. I surround myself with entrepreneurs, business people, people who are creative, happy, and spiritual. Those are the kind of people that I like, who I aspire to want to be. And it does push me to be a better person. So I highly recommend that if you will hang out with anyone, if you're going to surround yourself with someone, make it someone who you want to be like. And there will always be people that we come across in our lives who we just cannot stand. We don't see eye to eye to them or something. Whatever it is, it's just this force where you two don't get along. And that's okay, you know? People are different. And that's a great thing too, because if everyone was the same, this place would be pretty boring. There is no one right way. Just because someone is different doesn't make them bad or it doesn't make them wrong. And just because you don't get along with someone doesn't mean that you have to let that control you. You have control over how you react to situations at all times. I also want to remind you to be your authentic self always. Take time for self-care, whatever that means to you. Take time to enjoy your life. It's not about your to-do list. It's about what you want to do list. As Ken Honda says it, if we don't ever live in the present moment, then we are not living at all. Think about it. If we are never living in this present moment, then we are not living at all. In our such modern day, fast-paced lives, as Donna Owen says it, microwave society, things are moving so fast that even sometimes I can forget to sit down and relax in the present moment. My mind will be off somewhere else, and it's so important to sit down with yourself and be in the present moment and relax. Take time to really do what makes you happy. It's not just about money. I mean, you can have so much money, but if you don't actually are happy with your life, then what is that worth? I think happiness is the most best form of currency. Believe in yourself, believe in your future, and believe in those around you. There is always hope. There is always hope. When I was in high school, there was a day that I wanted to commit suicide. And I'm telling you this because I was completely hopeless. I was so hopeless that I wanted to end it all. And I'm telling you right now, if you feel like there's no hope for you and there's no hope for your future, there is. Everything is temporary. This pain that you feel is temporary. You will get through this, and you will be such a stronger person because of it. There is always hope. If there's a will, there's a way. You just have to find it. To recap, stop blaming other people and instead accept and own the situation. You're still here today, so clearly you were equipped to make it through your challenges. Everything in life is a learning experience. Pain doesn't have to be your identity. Everything begins with making a choice. Work on inner reflection, cut off anyone you may need to, and if you're ready, I highly recommend developing a relationship to God. Lastly, I just want to say that I'm grateful that I'm the one who had to experience bullying and slut shaming rather than someone else who wouldn't have been able to take it. I recommend that you look at your situation through a similar lens. I also want to say that why not you be destined for something great, something amazing? Why not you be the one to change lives? Why not you be the one to make an extreme difference in the world? Why not you be the one to do the thing that you've always wanted to do? You can do it, and you will do it with constant work, effort, and love, and passion. You will get there. Have faith in yourself. Be kind to yourself. Believe in yourself. And thank you so much for listening. You can get the show notes for this episode at dearlovelyuniverse.com/episode 17. I post blogs every 10th of the month and podcasts every 1st and 3rd Friday of the month. Please share this podcast with your friends and family if you find value in my content. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.